we are on like Donkey Kong.
Oh. Donkey.
You gonna start?
Shrek.
Donkey. It's no wonder you don't have any friends. Oh, if you know... That is a golden movie. You can watch it with anybody, with your family, with your friends. It's such a good movie.
I like going to Universal Studios and going to the Shrek ride.
Oh, I don't think I've been to that one.
I've never been on. They have a ride?
They used to have like a more ride type of theme over there, but you know, they now switched it to basically a comedy show, kind of.
I haven't been there in a minute. I think the last
Sorry,
time I
guys.
went.
Sorry, guys. Está bien. Yo me acomodo. No sabía eso.
Atos Alive podcast, most authentic, most
organic
podcast out here.
Yay!
We're back in the studio.
Back.
They're looking a little different right
back
now.
where it all started.
Andamos en casa y en confianza.
Es
Okay.
porque we were a little homesick. And we wanted to bring it back to the roots.
Aquí se puede hablar de todo
De
y
todo.
sin límites.
Sin
y
límite.
que esto y que aquello.
Y aquí
que
se
can
puede
drink
echar
all the pilas we want.
fiesta. ¿Cuál está fría? Esa está
No las
fría.
metiste al freezer. No las
Dude,
metiste
honestly,
al
they're
freezer.
so good. This is for all my
¿Esta?
health nuts out here.
Oh, I'm already
Ay, una
drinking
más, una
mine.
más.
No. Ok, una vez más. Una vez más. Porque I'm 3/4 of the way out.
A toast.
A
A
toast.
toast. A toast.
A toast to us. And Jose.
And Jose.
We miss you.
Make sure you guys use code ATTL to get 20% off your online orders.
These are fabulous, by the way. As a girl who is uncertified health nut, these are delicious. Great macros.
And you
really,
know what?
really good.
As someone who likes energy drinks, this is just great.
Yeah. So appreciate everybody tuning in, whether it's on audio, which is Spotify, Apple, iHeart, or if it's on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. I mean, we've been growing our YouTube subscribers pretty crazy lately, but we're on our way to 100,000. So we need you guys to help us out with that.
Help us out.
But
Must be doing something right.
you know what? We are for the people, and the people have been asking for the stories. For the neat and greedy, spill the tea stories. So if you guys have not, if you guys don't know what that is, if you guys fell into this podcast because of a TikTok or an Instagram video, Spill the Tea is a segment we introduced about almost 2 months ago that we allow our followers, our viewers, people that just want to get something off their chest, and they submit a form on our that's linked on our Instagram. On right there, go to our main page. One of the links is going to say Spill the Tea. You can be anonymous. You can tell us who you are, but give us your chisme. So that's where this segment is at, and it's been getting juicy. It's been getting better, and it's reached millions of people already, millions of views.
I think what's helped the most is that, like, we read these stories and you're not alone. You think you got it bad?
There's
But somebody's got it
always
worse.
somewhere.
Okay.
What's that song about shit? There goes my
No, you guys. Honestly,
Vocals be
vocaling after you turn 30.
Vocaling.
Oh.
All right.
He matured. His voice finally.
He said, "Let me see if I
cracked
have a talent." All of a sudden, start singing.
Now I got chest hairs. It's because now I'm going through a midlife crisis.
Damn.
No, too soon.
I like
Already?
to think it's too soon.
I think it's too
Oh.
soon.
Maybe
Maybe
quarter
once you hit
life almost?
35.
When we're recording this episode, I am
We're all 30
30
years old.
years
30s.
old and 6 days in. So I don't know.
Wow.
He's still.
But let-
I'm still the youngest one here, guys. Get
Mark
outta
my
here.
words that it gets better once you turn 30. Mark my words.
Si ya saben cómo los ponemos, ¿para qué nos invitan? Yo, I want to tell you guys that this episode is sponsored by Pilas Energy. Yes, Pilas Energy. I know you guys been seeing it all over social media. The team behind this company, this brand is amazing. This is made with real agave, so you get none of that whack artificial flavors. These cans here have 150 milligrams of caffeine, so it's nothing too crazy and nothing too little. It gives you just that perfect boost to get you through the day, to get you through the workout, or get you through the podcast. The caffeine comes from real green coffee beans, so it is a natural source of caffeine. Pa' que sepan, porque es muy importante lo que se ponen en su cuerpo. And these cans also give you, like right here it says, it gives you the focus, gives you the energy, and the vitamins. You got to make sure you go to pidas.com so you can find them at your local store near you or order them online. And if you do, make sure you use code ATTL for a 20% discount. 20%. Yes, 20%. We got to save some money, but Pidas Energy, it honestly has been one of our favorite energy drinks since we got introduced to them. So it's Latino owned also, just to add that on top of it, a little nice icing on the cake. Y ahora, back to the podcast.
I sure hope so, cause shit.
I'm trying to age like fine wine, not like the food in the back of the fridge que se echa a perder, güey.
The one that turns to pinche vinagre.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
here we go. All right, spill the tea. Here we go.
Spill the tea segment. So you guys go check it out, submit your stories, and you could be featured. This is from Anonymous. Now, bear with me. It gets good, okay?
From what? You said anonymous, homie.
I said anonymous.
No, you didn't.
Okay, anonymous. Ay, déjales leer la historia.
Anonymous.
I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years and we have children together. He proposed to me a few years ago, but we haven't gotten married yet. In the beginning, everything was great, like most relationships. We had our ups and downs, but I've always stood by his side, especially during hard times in his life. Our biggest issue has always been communication. Whenever there's a problem, it's hard to talk to him because he gets defensive and thinks I'm trying to start an argument. He often minimizes my feelings and avoids taking accountability, which really hurts me. He also has a child outside of our relationship, and his ex has caused a lot of problems between us. She tried to sabotage our relationship several times by making fake social media accounts and sending messages mean to hurt me or make me doubt him. There's never been real evidence of what she says, but I've always chosen to believe him because I want to trust him and keep our family together. She also used their child against him. Whenever she saw pictures of us on social media or found something about the relationships, like the time we got engaged, she would prevent him from seeing his child for long periods of time, sometimes until he had to take it to court, which hurt him as well. Recently, she reached out to him asking to help get a car. He works at a dealership. He told me about it because he said he didn't want me to find out from somebody else. But it really bothered me, given the history and all the issues that she's caused between us. I feel like I should have just told her no. I told him how I feel, but he went ahead and helped her anyway. It made me feel disrespected and like my feelings didn't matter. I love him so much, and I try to communicate, be understanding, and even suggest therapy, but he refuses. Instead, he gets defensive and tells me I'm making things bigger than they are. I'm starting to feel emotionally drained and unsure what to do anymore.
All I'm going to say is first, ask for a new car. Shit. Ask him for a new car. And then if he's not willing to get you a new car, then you know what? The other one's more important.
And it has to be a package higher than the one he got.
Yeah, it can't be the same.
It can't be the same. It can't be the same package or deal.
The next car up.
Yes. Like, oh, she got 4 years warranty. Get 6 years warranty.
Uh-huh. I mean, if he's not willing to.
That's where your guys is.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was being for real.
Al Chile.
That is a huge situation, having another kid outside of your own relationship. And if your man is not validating your feelings, then it's going to be so hard to try to compete with someone that's quote unquote not in competition with you, but that basically holds the same level of importance as you.
Maybe even more.
It's really difficult because you're not going to get rid of, or at least he shouldn't get rid of the child of the first. Like, the first child should never be an issue. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that because it's true. There's a lot of times that women get jealous of previous marriages, of previous children from previous marriages. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm saying it's really difficult, but it's also like, this guy sounds really unsure of what he wants. You know what I mean? I
think he's playing house with both, staying at one, but at least keeping the other one happy. And this is the situation that I'm thinking. He's keeping the other one happy so he doesn't have a problem there. They already know what she's capable of the drama she can start that has already happened in the past. So in his head as a guy, potentially, if he can keep his baby mama happy to avoid any problems with his current relationship, he's going to do that. But it's coming at a cost with sacrificing his emotions and the relationship that he has over here. So right now, the one that's winning is the baby mom with the new car.
Oh, 1,000%.
I was going to say, because at the end of the day, but she said that they're engaged and they're not married yet. So how long have they been engaged for? It kind of makes me feel like this guy knows exactly what he's doing. Like he's having his cake and he's eating it too. You know what I mean? Because if you guys have been engaged for years and he hasn't put a ring on it yet or hasn't made it official and you have 3 kids,
It's a
hay
whole
algo
life.
allí.
I think 3 kids is a whole ass
Hay
life.
algo allí. He hasn't settled things with his baby mama. He still hasn't made it official with you.
Okay, so
Yo no sé.
who was the first baby mama?
I think the ex,
the one with the new car.
the one with a new car.
Damn.
And the thing is, like, if it was a priority to him to make things better with you, he would have been like, my wife first. Let me actually sign the paper and get married.
Boundaries.
Boundaries.
Not even okay. Maybe let's not put the pressure on the getting married part. Maybe there's more. No, wait.
No,
hear me out.
no,
Maybe there's more.
I want to hear you out.
Maybe there's more to it, but the guy. It all starts with the guy. He has to set the boundary with the first baby mama and his current relationship and his fiance, right? Meaning there's a limit that the baby mama can have. If she wants to be dramatic, stirs things up, then he has to handle it the right way, which we've talked about in our previous one. Go to court, handle it the right way. With his current relationship,
Fiancé.
he has to prioritize it, acknowledge her feelings, and get his shit together so they can get married. Because if you already have 3 kids and been engaged for who knows how long, there's only so long you can be like engaged for until it becomes a joke. How long you been engaged for? 5
6
years.
10 years.
That's crazy.
But when he's coming in 2030. All right, so here's the question. There's two parts to the question before we get to our next story. How would you date someone that already has kids with somebody else? Say 1 to 2 kids.
I've said it before, yeah, but I think I've always wanted a kid of my own.
Okay.
So they'd have to be open to having a child.
And if you know there's a little bit of baby daddy drama, maybe he's a little too toxic or possessive, but you're really into her, would you like still pursue it, or how would you handle that?
Oh, see, I think that's where it gets tricky because is she worth pursuing? I think that's what I would. No, I mean realistically, and it sounds like a fucked up thing to say, but yeah, we're at your home, so I can be honest. I think I'd have to really actually think if she's worth pursuing, because I'm not gonna engage in all that baby daddy drama bullshit if I don't have to, you know.
Okay.
It's gonna be one of those where is she worth the drama that's coming along with her?
Okay.
Because realistically, there's some people that aren't worth it.
Ain't worth it.
It's not. I mean,
No, I agree.
There's some people that aren't. So that's what I think that's what I would have to do first. Like analyze the situation and think, is she worth it or not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack, would you be open to dating a man that has either 1 kid or 2 kids?
Yes. Yes, I would date somebody with kids. I don't think that's a problem. But similar to what you said, I would need to see boundaries with the baby mama. I don't mind co-parenting, healthy co-parenting, but I don't want to hear that, oh, let's do this, this, and that, because the moment you let a man do something, push your boundaries, and he sees that you're okay with it, he's going to push him again and again and again and again. So the first time that you see a red flag or like that something bothers you, that maybe it's a little too close for comfort, that's aside from co-parenting, nip it in the butt. Mm-hmm. And if he doesn't respect that, I personally wouldn't pursue, because I'm never going to want to get involved with the kids and with the baby mama, because they're always going to be there. Mm-hmm. There's no way you're going to get rid of the kids. Like, the kids no tienen nada que ver. But if he cannot respect you and still shows like more I don't want to say affection or love, but is a little too kind to the baby mama than what needs to be,
okay,
then I'm going to be like, okay, no.
Okay.
Because
would you have a problem if he helps his baby mama buy her a car?
Well, it depends. Is it for the kids? Is it what's the...
Of course, the kids are going to be in it.
You know what? Unfortunately, if he has a kid with that baby mama, it does kind of have to... Both of them have to work together to provide for that kid. So as long as it's in good terms and as long as we can afford it and as long as it's within our budget, it doesn't have to be un carro del año. But if it means get a car for her because you guys need to work out your situation, that's fine. But don't make me broke or we're not going to get into the fucking gutter to have her like, no. Does that make sense?
No, I mean, I think that's cool, right? He can buy her a car, 2 cars, whatever, as long as it doesn't affect.
As long as it's not affecting
kids,
yeah.
Right.
As long as it's not taking a big toll.
As long as other kids are not affected in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But
why not?
So here, what's the conclusion? What's the word of advice to this anonymous person that shared her story?
I think she really needs to
pop the other baby mama's tires.
No.
3 tires because they're sure
break the
windshields. Is have a serious conversation with him because it sounds like he is just all over the place. And like, I don't want to say give him an ultimatum, but give him an ultimatum of like, okay, ¿se van a hacer las cosas así o no? Ay, tú sabrás. Because right now he's getting away with a little bit of the baby mama, a little bit of her, a little bit of the kids. He's engaged but not married yet. It's going on for how long? He's having his cakes and eating it too all over the place. So if you sit him down and be like, así se va a hacer, si te quiere, lo va a hacer. Y si no,
you'll be baby mama number 2.
I verás. But
That's
it's getting to a point where she's getting tired of it. So I would say like, sweetheart, lay the law down. Y créeme que cuando les pones la ley, sí caen. Sí caen, sí, yeah.
Like flies.
Si de veras te quiere, he won't think twice about it. He'll be like, oh,
¿Cómo?
That's how they always are.
Sorry, que se
Pero es que se tiene que poner la ley.
Before we keep going with this episode, I want to tell you guys that on November 10th at 7 p.m., ATTL, us, is finally coming out with our merchandise again. This collection is called Faith Over Fear. We have 2 different designs coming out with 3 different colorways on each. And I know the cold season is among us. So we're taking out some hoodies. Check it out. Tras. So we're doing a giveaway also, which you got to make sure you follow us on IG. You tag a friend that should be buying the merch. Be following the Toast Alive podcast page and the toastalive.co, which is our merch page. Go check that out. November 10th at 7 p.m. Make sure you turn on your notifications and go grab a piece of merch. So we're finally back with it. We're super excited with it. Now back to the pod. Story number 2. Ooh. What's the tea? The father of my son ended our complicated relationship / situationship. I love him. He knows I do. Since we found out I was pregnant, I tried to be a family with him. But he always told me, I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want to date. That was the red flag that I ignored. 2.5 years later, I seen him on Bumble. Throughout this 2.5 years, may I add, we've been intimate consistently. My heart cries seeing him on dating apps. I've asked him many times, why am I not good enough for you? I gave him a son. I was there for him when he had a family member passed away. The good, the ugly. And his answer is, God just doesn't want us together. We will never, ever be together. And I cried because that's all I want. I grew up in a broken home, and I failed my son by not breaking that curse. Am I just not worth being loved? Am I truly not good enough? What is it? Do I have to be okay with never getting closer for him? I love someone that doesn't love me back, and that sucks.
Wow.
I think the fact that he's even making you question your self-worth, it should be literally all the answer that you need to know that he ain't the right person for you, because the person that's meant for you should do quite the opposite. Made you feel like you're the most wonderful thing in the world or whatever cheesy thing people actually like want to believe, And it's crazy because she said it multiple times, am I not worthy? And the fact that she ignores him saying we're never going to be together, it's crazy.
Say it.
But
it's because I don't want to. Sometimes you just got to say it how it is. Okay.
You cannot help somebody by
exactly.
beating around the bush.
Exactly. And with that said, like, tú sola te estás escarbando esto. Because, like, yes, you missed the red flag that he claimed, like, blatantly said to you, I don't want to be with you. And you still went off and had his kid. He's thrown you to the ground. He's done X, Y, and Z, and you are still there. There comes a certain point cuando, mija, yo creo que a ti te gusta. Porque what has this man done other than give you a kid to make you feel loved? Like, there comes a certain point cuando you kind of have to take accountability and be like, or aliviánate, you know what I mean? Just kind of like check yourself, porque hearing everything that you're just saying, it's like una tras otra, and it sounds like a self-worth issue. Like, it sounds like como que she doesn't know what she's worth. It's like self-confidence, it's self-worth.
I think an important part to point out is, and she knows it already, you already know it, you came from a broken home already. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You were taught what it was not to have a family, what it was to not want this for your own family the moment you were to have it. You seen your man on dating apps, or
it's not her man,
and
that's not her man.
You seen
him, the father of your child,
father, on dating apps, searching for other people, other love. It's because no matter how much you give, no matter how much you change, no matter how much you love deeply, you cater to him, you do X, Y, and Z, it will never be enough for the person that truly, truly does not know how to value you. Like, for someone to tell you this is never going to work, he's telling you already. So as much as he's at fault for treating you bad, mija, it's your fault also for staying there.
Going back.
Ya te dijo. He told you. It's basically telling you, fuck you, I don't want you. And you're still there with, no, but I love you. And I'm going to love you for the both of us. I'm sorry, but there's no way in hell that somebody can love somebody else for the both of you. Nope.
And this just goes to show that having a baby doesn't make things better. Because if he's telling you that before you even have kids, having his baby is not going to change anything on how he feels about you. Mm-hmm. And I like to think that having a child with somebody will change the feelings that I have for, like, my partner or esto y aquello. But that's just simply not the truth, is that, oh, I'm going to have his baby and he's going to love me more because now I'm going to be the mother of his child. Girl. And it's just, it sucks, but you kind of have to, like, really check yourself. And like we've said before, I don't know how much more this guy has to do for you to get it, but, like, you're never going to change him. You're never going to change him. I fear he's never going to pick you. He's never going to like you, blatantly, period. Even if you have his child. So it's just really, you have to, like, open your eyes and see that, porque the more time goes by, él no va a cambiar.
I think this is a perfect part in the show where we could do our little segment sponsored by Pilas Energy. And it goes to tell que uno se tiene que poner las pilas.
Siempre.
How do you tell your close friend, one of your best friends or family member or whoever they may be to you, to realize that the person they're with does not value them? Like, how do you give them that piece of advice? Someone that is with somebody that truly isn't valuing them, is treating them like shit, is belittling them, pero ahí se quedan. Like, this is that moment in your guys' friendship donde dices, mija, like, girl, my dude, ponte las pilas, güey.
I've had that conversation with people. I have, because I feel, whether it's your best friend, whether it's your family member, if you are somebody close to me, my friend, it is my job to tell you how I feel things are going down and if I feel like it's damaging you rather than bringing you up. Pero, hear me out. I think for me, in a perfect world, it's like, okay, I sit you down and I'm like, hey, I'm going to tell you this porque te quiero mucho, but I don't want this to come off as like I'm nagging or something, you know? Pero hey, I don't feel that this person is right for you because I see you acting X, Y, and Z. You're going through this. You relay the situation and what's going on and how it concerns you and how it's affecting them as a person.
Yeah.
I would say tell them one time. Y ya si no te hacen caso, a veces ellos tienen que aprender ellos solos. Because it would be bad on my part if I'm your friend and I said I never told you. But if I told you and you decided to continue on with whatever situation you got going on, sometimes people learn the hard way. And that's just the way it is. Yeah. Pero I can't say that I didn't tell you. Y ya cuando you're ready to move on and leave that part of your life in the past.
Leave that part.
Great. Pero I feel like sometimes when you tell somebody over and over, I don't like this person, I don't like that. If this person's head over heels for somebody, then you look like the bad guy. Yeah. And it's like, oh my God, well, you just don't want to see me happy. No.
Girl, you're not even happy.
You're not even happy.
You're not even happy yourself.
But you know what? El amor es fuerte.
All right, Pepe. How do you tell your close friend, your close cousin or family member que se ponga las pilas? Like, realize this now rather than later.
I don't.
Nada.
I don't.
Nada. ¿Y luego por qué?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Damn.
Que se hunda la verga.
No, like, ¿saben qué? Sometimes no se ponen las pilas. No, I think I'd obviously ask them if I could, I guess, tell them something regarding their relationship first. That would be the first thing that I'd ask. Hey, my boy, can I talk to you about your relationship for a little bit? Yeah. If he tells me no right off the bat, then that's all I need to hear. And a lot of the times, people don't want to listen to anything regarding their relationships, right? For the same reason that Jack said. It's one of those where it's like, ah, shit, this guy's just jealous because I'm in a relationship and he's not. Mm-hmm. Or vice versa, right? So I think it's one of those, ask them primero if they're willing to even listen. And then obviously tell them, hey, this ain't working out, or I don't see this working out. You've changed ever since you've been with this person, and this is how you've changed. You've changed this way, this way, this way. Yeah. And that's it. I think Jack had literally all the right things to say, where you say it once and you let it go. Yeah. Porque a veces la gente se pone las pilas y a veces no se las ponen.
Me. If you come to me and tell me your problem for one time, cool. How Pepe said, if I could and you allow me to, let me give you, that outside looking in. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what your connection is really or how you're attached. But outside looking in, I'm going to tell you how it is. Now, if you leave there y sigues, that's on you. And I'm happy for you. I'm supporting you. Whatever. Like, if I'm your friend, entre las buenas y malas, ahí voy a estar. Pero si sigues coming back and it's the same argument over and over and over, well, at that point, a ti te gusta sufrir. And there's how we're saying all together, there's only so much someone can tell you until you got to realize it for yourself. Like, it doesn't matter how much somebody may tell you the negative things about your relationship or the way you're being. Si uno está enamorado y está enculado, no se mueve. Hasta el final, donde like their life just flashes before their eyes, or like they've lost relationships, like friendships, se separaron de la familia, they've lost themselves maybe physically and emotionally, and they can't even recognize themselves. And then by then, it's like, dude, you dug your hole so far deep, and the only person that's going to get you out of this is you. If you don't want to do it now, I hope it works out for you at one point. But, no, at the end of the day, there's no one else to blame but yourself in whatever situation it is. And it's very hard because you hope people change and you hang on to the idea that once was. But, you can, it's only for so long now. As we grow up, I 100% now know, like, when something's not for me, someone's not for me, like, I'm going to realize it a lot sooner than when I was younger. Like, before, take me through the mud. I'll be there. Shit, me limpio los ojos, güey. Pero now it's like, all right, if this isn't working out, then let's just move on. It's like, no love lost. So it is what it is. I don't think there's no such thing as wasting time. It's just a lesson learned, and hopefully never again, depending on the day.
Never again.
You know what? It's so
depending.
Funny.
Never again.
Depending. But you know it's so funny you say that, because I know so many people like that. And you know what part really struck was that, like, if you're going to be in a relationship, everybody has problems, right? But the part when they go off and complain about the same thing over and over and over, and it's the same story over and over and over, people get tired of hearing it, dude. Like, people get tired of hearing it, y ya es porque te gusta sufrir.
People hate the person that cries wolf.
Oh, my God. It's like crying wolf. It's like, oh, my God, he cheated on me a 7th time. Girl.
I knew after the 3rd he was going to change. And
then he did it again another 3 times.
He keeps going back to his baby mama.
But he'll change this time.
He had a baby with somebody else, but I know he loves me.
He told me he was sorry.
He said he was going through something.
A shoulder to cry on.
Girl. Okay, can I be completely honest?
While Pepe gets the next story ready, because we need to get the next story ready. But go ahead, get your
But I have a question for you guys. I need you to keep it very honest with me.
Okay, go.
Honest is all we know.
Because I can speak as a lady, right?
Ooh.
If a girl allows a man to push a boundary one time and he gets away with it, will he keep doing it again?
Yes, because it's not really a boundary.
If you got away with it already.
But if she says, like, that really hurt me, but I forgive him, he'll do it again.
It clearly didn't hurt you that bad. Honestly.
Amen.
Let's be so for real.
Amen.
It clearly didn't hurt you that bad.
I'll put it this way. When a little kid se cae cuántas veces en su vida? Muchas. He knows the outcome. Se pegó, se madreó, se raspó. He gets up. It's all right. They can't get any worse.
And that is why, ladies, it is important to have a strict program around here. Porque si un hombre lo dejas hacer lo que le da la gana, y te perdono. No. I think in order for it to work between a man and a woman, like, a girl kind of really has to have strict boundaries. And it might seem like you're a bitch or something like that, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
This is a man's world.
It is.
Baby. Hit me with your best shot.
Dale, Pepe.
Damn, no, this one's kind of good. I read it. I was like, oh, shit.
He really found it.
I picked some good ones.
No.
And this is narrator status. Narrator.
Yeah. Okay,
no,
go.
This one says, let me just start off by saying, it says, I need your advice ASAP. And when we ask, do you want to remain anonymous or not? She put any name. And it's great because she mentioned names, so I'm going to mention them. I was like,
say the name.
Y luego?
She mentioned names. Me and my ex broke up at the beginning of the year after I found out he was cheating. He's called me a couple of times, guessing when she's not around, and I've called him drunk before. Since we broke up, we've met up a couple of times. I just found out that the same girl he cheated with is named Kelly, and she's pregnant and due next month. Now, I feel kind of bad knowing that he cheated on her birthday while pregnant after he called me to meet up without me knowing they were still together. Should I keep it to myself or tell her? She is messy. I mean, she already... Kelly, if you're listening to...
Kelly, if your name is Kelly and you follow us, check your mans.
Damn. He may have cheated you on your birthday with somebody.
Birthday. If your name is Kelly and your man and your birthday was whenever it was, and your man was maybe not around, maybe you want to double check.
If he wasn't in town for your birthday. Okay, so
the question is, does she tell Kelly that he cheated on her while pregnant on her birthday with so-and-so?
I think this is one of those situations where maybe Jack would have a better answer, right? Because it's one of those, I'm a girl's girl type of situation. Are you a girl's girl?
But listen.
Girls,
this is my
que se pongan
answer.
las putas pilas.
Ira, Kelly, no vayas a ir a buscar lo que no se te perdió. What that means is don't go off looking for something you didn't lose, Kelly. Stay out of it. I know that sounds really rough, but Kelly, we're talking about Kelly?
No, Kelly was the one that was
okay. Kelly is choosing to live her life however she wants to. I'm sure she already has her problems with that man aside from you. So personally, I wouldn't tell her. I'd just mind my own business. Y él Todo va a salir tarde o temprano. But it's not your job to go in y meterte en la relación de otra gente.
Did this girl
Let
know?
him be.
Did this girl know he had a girlfriend or a baby mama?
Like Kelly?
No, la otra.
No, Kelly's the one that got cheated.
Yeah, Kelly's the one that got cheated
But
on.
apparently she knew the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because she knows. He's called me a couple of times guessing.
Okay, so this is, all right. So
not around.
this is, if you're answering a guy's phone call.
You know what you are.
Knowing,
Be so for real. You know what you're there for. And you know what? All I'm going to say is, if you didn't care enough to fuck around with him all those times, why are you caring about Kelly now?
yeah.
Amen.
Let's be so fair. You don't care.
Amen.
Like, you're answering.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
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 Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You're answering. You know exactly what you're doing. That's already, you're being messy. You know this is just a fun situationship. Whatever happens outside should not pertain to you. You should not lose sleep. You should not care. Now, if you truly, because I do believe there are people out there that enjoy this type of shit to make other people's a living hell, then that is your choice. But whatever repercussions come out of that, if you can sleep at night, pues all power to you. But don't put no stress on the pregnant girl.
She's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
And it's just like, stay out of it.
Yeah.
Just stay out of it. And I know we're probably going to get people in the comments saying like, oh, she should tell her this, and that. That man is already trash as it is.
And so are you.
I'm sorry.
And so are you.
And you know
Let's
what?
be so for you. So are you for engaging in that type of behavior.
Dios los hace y ellos se juntan. So, cada
Did I
quien.
just say that?
Cada quien. But like that man already has enough problems probably for him and in their relationship que the way you broke it down to us, I wouldn't tell her. I just let it be.
This is
Y si le vas a continuar, ya es tu pedo.
I think I'm gonna say if it was a one-time situation, maybe,
And she didn't know.
maybe like, shit, I kind of messed up. Like, hey, by the way, but she said it multiple times. It's like you clearly don't care about Kelly.
You don't give a fuck about Kelly. Stop playing.
One of the rules of content creating, or one of the advice, is a call to action. So, ladies in watching and listening, would you tell another girl that her man is cheating on her?
Ooh, I feel like we're gonna stir the pot.
Especially
with this
if
one.
you're the one who he's cheating with. Are you gonna own up to being that person?
Are you
Would you guys? Okay, put
Whoa.
it this way.
I don't
Put
cheat,
it this
first of
way.
all.
No.
He's not even in a relationship.
I don't even cheat.
So he couldn't even do this.
I can't do it.
Wait. This is all right. Before I know, I'm sorry, Jack. Let me get this idea off.
Shut up! Don't even start.
No.
Don't start with
this is hypotheticals. This is
Okay,
hypotheticals.
go.
This is hypothetically. Hypothetically speaking, if you hooked up with the girl and you later found out that she's in a relationship with the guy and están enculados, happily, they're engaged, would you tell the guy, or would you keep answering her phone call if she calls? And
Well,
when
first of all, I don't cheat, so right off the
that's
bat.
okay. But hypothetically,
Let's say.
But if I was a cheater,
but you didn't know she was in a relationship.
I didn't know. She didn't tell me.
And then if you found out, would you tell the guy? Or would you just answer her call if she calls again?
If after I found out,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't answer. I wouldn't answer.
That's a good
after
call.
I found out. After I
Okay.
found out, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Obviously, if it happens multiple times and then I find out, well, shit, it already happened multiple times.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't happen after finding out.
A prayer to the guy. You send a prayer to the guy.
I'd be like, my boy, I wish you the best because I'm not the only one. I'm sure about that.
Right.
So,
Jack,
Right.
would you tell the girl
That.
that her man cheated on her and the person he cheated on was you? Would you put yourself out like that? You didn't know. You didn't know he was in a relationship.
I didn't know.
You know, you found out maybe a month later. Like, you went out, you already did the forbidden dance.
Ooh, the
a
forbidden
little tango.
dance.
to the tango.
And you've been texting and talking consistently. There is no signs that he's in a relationship. And then bam.
And
The
then I find out
algorithm
he's
was
in a
algorithming,
relationship.
and a picture popped out or a video.
So common nowadays for that to happen, right?
All I'm going to say is remember, You're a content creator. You're an influencer. You got to be smart with your words because everything can be twisted.
Everything I say can and will be used against
you. You are an influence.
You got to be smart. You got to be smart with your answers.
It's difficult. It's difficult because heaven forbid I feel in the middle of two things, okay? Part of me wants to drop everything. If I didn't know, I want nothing to do with you anymore. Y cada quien por su camino, okay? Exactly. I'm sorry that happened. I didn't know, okay. But on the other hand, if I was her and I was engaged to this guy and this guy was living another life that I didn't know about, I would want to know. And the only thing I think here is like, you cannot get mad at the girl because ella no tiene nada que ver. If she truly and genuinely didn't know, it's like you have a mature woman to woman conversation about it. But you can't go off and be like, fuck you, y que aquello, pinche homewrecker. No, porque aquí el problema es él. So you know what I mean? I'm kind of caught in the middle because like, if I knew that they were engaged and that they were about to this and that, I feel like I would kind of be like, hey girl, can I talk to you really quick? You know, I feel like at that point,
coffee.
No. It doesn't have to be a coffee. It just has to be a phone call.
Just come with no earrings and put your hair in a bun.
There should be no girl fights, okay? Between the girls. And I think that should be a mature conversation. But I kind of feel like if it's a complete nobody and I just know he has a girlfriend and like maybe they're not engaged or I know que es like no tan serio, I feel like I wouldn't even get involved porque if it's not me, it's going to be somebody else. Like in a few weeks, in a few months.
1,000.
So you see where I'm coming from with that?
That's a hundo right
You
there.
know what I mean?
What about you though? What about you though? Because you haven't answered.
What is it like?
The scenario is, okay.
I'll give you guys a scenario. So you guys
you're seeing a girl.
Okay.
You're taking her out on dates. She's treating you nice, but you find out she's engaged. Ooh. And there was no sign because, you know, she doesn't post anything. Nada, but she's been engaged to this guy for 6 months and she's going to marry him.
6 months.
Do you tell the guy, hey, bro,
by the way,
I'm going out with your girl?
We've done the forbidden dance a couple times.
I think as myself, I probably wouldn't tell him.
No? Why?
Unnecessary drama.
Tell me why. How are you?
One, because if a guy reaches out to another guy that they're going out with your girl, you're either gonna start fighting or there's gonna be unnecessary drama. How you're saying, Pepe, that uno no quiere. If that's the case, what's gonna be like? I'm a big believer in le va a suceder lo que le tiene que suceder a la persona. Mm-hmm. Like, si así van a entrar a su matrimonio, if that's the way they're gonna get married.
Yes.
Or you can be like, you have to choose, or I'm gonna tell.
That's great.
Like, it's like the telenovela. Like,
you're gonna make her tell.
Does anybody object? I do.
¿Sabes lo que sería buena táctica? Escúchenme. Okay, let's say you're in the scenario, right? That you've been seeing a person who's engaged, male or female, doesn't matter.
Okay.
The way you get back is you're like, okay, me quedo callada, pero ponme $50,000 ahorita. Like, get your bag. Si no digo nada. No digo nada. You know what I mean?
At that point, go ahead and tell her.
Que te costeé.
Go ahead and tell her.
Algo
you know
así,
what? I ain't got
50K.
You know what? I'll tell her.
We're out here doing it for free.
I'll tell her for you. I'll put us in a group chat.
I'll say it myself.
All I'm saying is we should be getting something out of this. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
Oh,
no,
man.
You know what? This call to action. If you dated a person that you had no idea was in a relationship, how long did it take you to find out, and how did you find out?
Ooh.
Do you really think our followers are going to be outing themselves?
100% they are.
You really think so?
You know why? Because social media is a monster itself. The comments on TikTok, Instagram. Because when we have stories like this, and when we put videos out like this, there is somebody out there that just wants to be heard or wants to let this off their chest. And we know, and we've seen other videos and pages where it's not the first time, it's not the last time, and it's so crazy. Like, for someone to say, I've been dating a guy for 6 months, didn't know he was in a relationship, then all of a sudden, oh, he has a whole family. So you didn't know, what did this person do in order to hide that? Like, to what extent?
That's crazy.
Either you knew already and you just didn't give a shit, or they were really playing a double life and you had no idea.
People do play a double life.
It's like when they say,
take it real serious.
What's that? That meme when the wife goes to the husband's work party and then she finally meets the work wife. Ooh, and then the work wife gets jealous because the real wife is there.
Different FYPs, but okay.
Yeah, I'm over here like, what?
Story times. We got to get ready for the story times. So right now that we're going to go on break, everybody has to subscribe. Subscribe.
All the things.
Go get your aguas or go to Instagram and go submit your story while it's hot.
Aguas. What is the phrase that they say? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Si alguien quiere impedir
esta boda, que hable ahora o calle para siempre.
¡Gaviota!
Juan Pablo, aquí está tu hijo.
¿Dónde está? Aquí.
Oh, so many.
Yo te amo, Esperanza.
¿No te puedes casar con él?
Esperanza.
Cásate conmigo.
Estuvimos juntos ayer y no te quiero dejar.
Imagínate.
Bueno.
And I think the to stir the pot even more before we get to the last story is imagine all those people that go on bachelor parties or bachelorette parties in Mexico.
And they cheat.
Anywhere.
And they cheat.
Anywhere.
Oh, did you guys ever see the TikTok of there is this person that went to Vegas and she said to someone that's getting married to this name, if your fiance was in Vegas this weekend, just to let you know, he cheated on you with another person. It's like, imagine, bro, you're just scrolling and be like, oh, look, someone got cheated on. Their man was in Vegas for what day?
And they're over here talking
when?
Shit.
Oh my!
No, even worse when it's their honeymoon. It happens in their honeymoon.
Okay. But if you're gonna get married and you need one last night of freedom, like tanto así, then why are you getting married if it's that?
Well, what about the ones that go and talk to their ex just to make sure that part of that chapter of their life is done?
Bueno. I did it to see if I had any feelings for you.
Just to I'm done with that.
You know what? After we slept together, I realized there were no more feelings left. I felt a lot that night, but after that,
I got filled up.
You got filled up? My boy. Damn, me puso las pilas, extra pilas.
Extra pilas.
Extra charge.
Así como quedas? ¿Así queda?
Okay, wait.
Así te llenaron, ¿no? Así quedas tú. After they fill you said it. You said it. Your words, not mine.
We're those kids in those sex ed classes that start laughing when they say certain words.
¿Cómo?
Anyways, all right, let's get to the last story. Jack,
one last
second
story?
to last story.
Second to last story, go.
Second to last story. Here we go. Let me pull it up right here. This is also another sign to like, comment, subscribe. This is from Not Anonymous.
Not Anonymous.
This is from Elsa.
Okay. She didn't let it go. Okay, no. I'll stop with this. I'm sorry.
I'm 28 years old. I've known this guy since elementary school. We were friends all the way until high school. Our friendship turned into flirting our freshman year. We only dated 2 weeks. He said he wasn't ready for a serious relationship with me. But then our junior year, he said he was ready for me, but I had already moved on. Now, 10 years later, he still contacts me every few months since high school to see if we want to give another try. But I recently found out he's been separated from his wife and has a 3-year-old daughter. I still love him, and we've had conversations on how things would work since we live 3 hours apart now. I can't seem to block him. It's like he has a hold on me, and I don't know how to let go. Am I crazy for still being in contact with him?
With all due respect,
you don't know what you want.
You're crazy.
Okay, well.
I need to read the story again because honestly.
So recap. she wanted to be with him.
In high school.
In high school. He wasn't ready.
10 years later.
Years
10
later.
years later.
You know what happened? This is what happened. He was unhappy with his life and the way it was turning out. And this girl, I don't know how she looks, Elsa. You may look like Elsa. So you may have had a glow up, and he's probably like, wow, this girl wanted to be with me, and I lost my chance.
Let me go back.
Let me try to go back. This is to Elsa. A ella le interesa que alguien todavía la quiere. She likes the idea that someone wants her. And it makes it a better story that it's so long in years that she's like, wow, look, he didn't want me back then, but now he does. I'm that girl. No, girl, you're not that girl.
You're the girl that don't know
you know what?
You won't. But you ain't that girl.
No. Okay, because
he's going to plan B because plan A didn't work out.
We don't know that. Okay, we don't know that.
Yeah, he's divorced.
He's divorced.
The plan A didn't work out.
Like, people evolve, people grow. You're not the same person as you were in high
Pokemon,
school.
Jack.
What the fuck?
You ain't no Pokemon.
This fucking Pokemon.
Okay, no, but hear me out. Because there could be a lot of different scenarios to this as to why he's coming back 10 years later. But this is how we're gonna solve it, Elsa. Okay, Elsa. What?
Oh, Elva.
Elsa. Okay. To get you out of your rut and your confusion. Your delusion. You're going to talk to him. Y van a hablar las cosas bien. ¿Qué quieres de mí? Do you want to be are you pursuing me because you want to have a relationship with me? Do you like me? Or nomás me quieres para un pasatiempo? Like, confront it and be like, ¿qué quieres? Porque it's not like we're strangers. It's not like we just met. It's not like you don't know anything about. Tú bien sabes mi historia y yo sé la tuya. Así que ahora me llegas 10 años después. What is it? But there's no time to waste at this point. 10 years later, you know exactly what it is and what it's not. So you ask him that question, and if he hesitates to pursue something with you, then you have your answer. Because de nomás te quiere para un pasatiempo.
This happened to you already.
I know.
This happened to you already.
Okay,
Elsa.
It's so true, though. It's so true because this man...
Jack wrote that one.
Jack said, shit, maybe they won't think it's me if I put Elsa.
Yo he escuchado muchas historias.
And the wife's name's Anna.
And it's just true because right now, 10 years later, the point of this entire thing is there's no time to waste. Okay? So if he wants to, I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to be with my ex-wife and my daughter, but I kind of want to then no, he's just playing around. Then you know que no te quiere para nada en serio. Pero ya con eso, sabiendo eso, Elsa, tú sabrás lo que haces. If you want to continue on that little game, then be my guest.
That's what I was going to say.
But as long as you know what you're getting yourself into, se vale.
Ask yourself what you want, Elsa.
Mm-hmm.
Ask yourself if you even want him, because you ain't getting any younger. Let's be so for real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, she's
she
almost
must be in
30.
her 30s almost.
Yeah, she's around the 30s, so we ain't getting any younger.
Do you want to play stepmom?
So
is that
ask yourself,
but do you
even want him?
But do you guys really think that this guy is gonna come up and be like, this guy knows exactly what he wants at that age now?
I think
with
just
her.
a guy, speaking from a guy's perspective,
Mm-hmm.
he probably saw her IG or probably kept following her and seen that maybe she's doing really good for herself. Maybe she's living a good life and attractive. Y a mi compa acá
Le fue mal.
le dolió.
Something didn't work out. Yeah.
Something that, and it's always those when you're ugly in high school and then when you grow up after high school where you get the, wow, I'm so sad we never talked to one another during high. Yeah, we did. You just didn't talk to me.
You didn't talk to me like that.
You didn't see
we
me
were
like
actually
that.
You used to copy my homework.
Class.
You used to copy my homework.
You went out with the homie.
You went out with a homie. You were my biology partner. But yeah, you still didn't decide to talk to me.
You didn't even accept my gift.
You hated me.
Damn. That's so sad, huh?
That is, but you know what? Being ugly in high school builds character.
100%.
It builds a personality.
Oh,
And
you
then
wanted
when
that.
That's why we're this funny.
You wanted that.
That's why we're this funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And charming.
it is.
And charismatic. I don't
It
know.
is.
Look,
Y
it's true.
que?
At the end of the day, the cool people that were cool in high school, after you graduate years later, they're probably not the most successful, probably not the most cool.
They're not cool anymore.
Not
like
cool.
they were in high school.
Yes. So these girls that look for those guys that were a part of the parrandas, what do they want now? Stability, love, compassion. ¡Cállate los cinco! ¡Cállate los cinco!
A good man.
A good man.
I want a good man.
I just want quality man that can take care of me.
You know,
I want them to be providers and be real men.
I want them to be providers, but take care of my 2 kids that I already had.
Yeah, my baby daddy's locked up.
I said it.
And I have conjugal visits once a month.
Oh!
Victoria, ready for that conversation?
But hey,
Look,
heaven forbid we're gonna get
having a
canceled.
kid with one person, like one baby daddy, baby mama, that's cool. But having multiple,
Where do you draw the line?
one,
You being maybe the second?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You?
So, well,
2.
I mean, I don't have kids, but I think 2 is valid. You
2
know?
baby daddies?
2 different baby
2 baby mamas?
It's the same thing for girls as guys.
What?
No, like one person. Like,
No, like kid-wise, like 1 kid, maybe 2.
one baby daddy, multiple kids.
Or
One baby
multiple
daddy.
Or like
baby
multiple baby.
Like for you, if the guy you're gonna about to date has 2 baby mamas,
It's
has
for me.
one kid and
Exactly.
1
No,
kid.
there
That's
it is.
exactly
See?
what
That's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah,
One
but I put the limit
before
like
you.
at and me being the third. No,
No, it ain't gonna happen.
no, I'm not the. I can't be the third.
What
Like maybe
I
the
can be
second.
the second.
Yeah.
I get it. I get that. But being
What
the
if
third
what if
baby
you're
mama,
the second baby mama, but he already has 2 kids with the other one?
That's fine.
It's one person.
That's one person.
Okay.
That's fine.
There's one emotional connection.
Yeah, like people, heaven forbid they get married and have kids and it
2
doesn't
baby
work
mamas
out.
and 1 kid.
Nah, I mean, I think that's tricky.
Mathematically, it doesn't work.
It just doesn't make sense.
Because you're gonna be
that
the third,
way.
and then there's gonna be a fourth.
Yeah, because
So
at
for
that
real.
point, there's signs of instability or there's signs
Yeah.
of some kind of problems where I'm like, for
trying to be
me,
the third.
no. Personally, for me, no. Y yo sé que hay gente que are going to watch this video and you guys let us know. Would you be willing to date somebody with 2 different baby mamas or maybe 2 different baby daddies? As for me in my house, it's a 1 and then maybe I'm the second. Ahí hasta allí le pongo la línea.
Ah, bueno, and you know
well.
If
what?
that's
There it
okay
is.
with everybody.
There it is. All right, Pepe.
This one says to keep it anonymous. This one's no fun. It's been almost 2 years that I can't seem to get over my casi algo. We haven't spoken to each other in about 9 months, and during those 9 months, it's been an absolute roller coaster. He was definitely my soulmate, but I believe that it was the right person, wrong time situation. What's the best advice you can give to help move on from a casi algo? Or more specifically, how do you learn to accept the situation and move on, but still have love for them?
That's a tough one. Realizing that your casi algo was the right one, but the wrong time, that can weigh on you so heavy. Because we talked about it many times. Your casi algo is that person where everything was perfect. Your connection, you had fun, the memories, everything clicked. Y te dices like, aquí soy, aquí me quedo. This is my soulmate. And then along the way, you both start to realize like, damn, maybe we both want different things right now. Our connection is undeniable, but maybe we just want different things. And one of them has to make that decision of like, I gotta leave. Either I walk now, or we're just gonna be stuck in this situationship, and we're both gonna get hurt at the end of the day. Yeah. And para superar un casi algo.
I don't think you do because I don't think you do, right? I don't think you get over the casi algo, but we've said it before in the pod. Casi algo is someone that you'll always have love for, no matter what.
I was going to say, because a casi algo, I think the reason we get so infatuated with casi algos is porque a part of them shows you how to love and to be loved, even if it's for a short period of time. You're the best version of yourself when you're with that person. Yep. They're the best version of yourself. You're motivated. You're going to work early. You're taking your lunch. You're going to the gym. You're doing all that kind of stuff. And then whatever reason you can't, it no se va a hacer.
Yep.
Pero to get over casi algo, I think that the love has to overpower everything, because at the end of the day, you know que your casi algo is going to be better off without you. Like, they're going to be able to succeed, reach their goals, accomplish X, Y, and Z if you're not together. And I think seeing them go that route and seeing that they can do that without you has to be more overpowering than it's selfless. Like
I think the love that you have for your casi algo would be selfless.
Yeah, it's selfless.
Because I think Jose was the one that said this, and he said, like, her or him being happy without you is good for you. Like, you wish them the best, and you hope that everything works out for them, because you know how they're such a great person. Even though it didn't work out, I hope everything works out for you. Like, even if I'm not a part of your story anymore. Like,
when they say, I wish you the best, they mean it. Like, I wish you the best.
Yeah, and they mean it to the point where when they say, call me if you need anything, I'll be there. Call.
Pero superando un casi algo is on some grown shit, okay? Superando un casi algo is for the mature and for the emotionally intelligent, because if you can't, it's not a casi algo if you get mad at it. You cannot have your casi algo and then be like, oh my God, like, I hate them because they left me. They should be with me. Then that's not a casi algo. Yeah. That's not a casi algo. A casi algo is for some grown shit. And you got to let them do their thing, and you got to go your own way. But I do think that you have to love them so much that even if their future is without you, you know that they're going to flourish in whatever they do.
Yeah. So everybody listening, what is your guys' definition of a casi algo? What do they mean to you, or how do you explain it to somebody? And
how do you get over them?
How do you get over it?
That was the question she wanted. I mean, that's what she needed advice on. How do you get over a casi algo?
Okay, but we're going to keep it 100%. Have you guys gotten over your casi algo? Be dead ass on this October 31st, 2025.
Yes. But for anybody, you can figure out your life without that person. But if their name were to pop up on your phone, I believe you would still answer.
And it'd all be peace in the Middle East.
And it's, how are you?
I think you still get happy and excited to see that message from that person, right? You're like, oh, damn.
But then do you hang up that phone call and still be at peace? Or are you kind of like, wait, wanting more?
No, I think how you said it, the maturity part is knowing that you still have love for them and you're still happy to talk to them. You're still enjoy those conversations, but you know yourself that, hey, maybe it's just a good moment again.
Okay, I have another question for you. What is one thing that your casi algo taught you?
It wasn't what they taught me. It's what they inspired me to do, which is to be a better person. The little, like, how you said it right at the beginning, your casi algo, they don't do something specifically to you, but you want to be a better version of yourself, which is attention to details, getting your life together. If it's not at his best moments, inspire yourself to just become a better version of yourself. So when you show up for them and to them, like you got better. Like, como se dice? Like,
I think like a casi algo doesn't just show you how to love, but it also shows you how to love yourself.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's one of those where your casi algo teaches you that you're worthy of love.
Yes, but that also reflects from you to you.
And the hard part of the casi algo, when it's all done, sometimes it's not the person that you miss, but it's the version of yourself that you miss. Because who you became when you were with them was somebody you never anticipated or expected to be, but you were so damn proud and so happy of the person you did that when it all comes to an end, you're just like, fuck, like I became this for this person, and yet I'm still not with him. Mm-hmm. Like it still ends up like at that point it makes you like think to yourself like, wow, so if I become the best version of myself, I'm still not good enough to be with the person I really love and the person I gave love to.
That part.
So it's like, why love so hard and why give myself and why change myself for somebody that at the end of the day, I'm still going to end up alone.
Well, I think at that point, you have to change your perspective because you could see it like that. But then you could also see it as like, I do have the energy and the potential y tengo las ganas de poder hacer esta persona. But how do I take that from transmitting it from somebody else to doing it for myself and being it for myself and continuing that energy for myself? Because the casi algo, you know, you get that energy off a person, but it's just like once it's done, I think a really hard practice is like trying to shift that energy and make it about yourself and making it sustainable just because you got it. De que puedes, puedes. Esa persona nomás te ayudó, pero de que tú puedes. And I think that's the hard part is like, oh, I'm alone. I don't have this person to, you know, ponerme las pilas o echarme ánimo.
Ya no me va a llamar.
Ya no me va a llamar, que esto y aquello. But casi algos are not for the weak.
They're not.
They're not for the weak and they're not for the immature, but está bonito.
Y para getting to the end of our pods, again, we've tried to keep it around the 50-minute mark, hour mark, but in the comments, you guys have said, make them longer. So we're going to go for a little bit longer.
Heaven forbid.
But we're recording this, I believe, a day or 2 days before a very, I would say, heartfelt holiday que se celebra en la cultura latina, and even here, obviously in the States now, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. And to my understanding, it's basically you make an altar for your loved ones that have passed, your pets, loved ones, and this is kind of your way to pagando homenaje a ellos. And on the day, Dia de los Muertos, it's kind of like allowing them back to come into your life for that moment or for that day. In your guys' families, like were you guys taught what that was? And if you have, like, what does Dia de los Muertos mean to you guys?
Yes. Yes and no. Part of my family does it, part of my family does not. But I personally, porque ya ves que les gusta decir como, ay, eso es el diablo, que esto y aquello. I don't see it that way. I just think it's an extra special day to remember them and to pay respects to them and just to kind of talk about them and talk about what they lived y lo que eran. No necesariamente tiene que ser como, ay, eso es cosa del diablo. No. It's just like, let's all take a dedicated day to remember them. You know what I mean? And I think what Dia de los Muertos has taught me the most has been that there's never a perfect time for anything. So whether you have your family, whether you don't, whether it's close ones, whoever you have, disfruta los momentos que puedes ahorita. Because if you wait for, I have to wait till I do this or I have to wait till I do that, there's never a perfect time. If you have an opportunity to do something with people that are alive and well around you, take it. You're never going to have enough money. You're never going to have enough time. You're never going to have enough this or whatever. So I think, like, ¿pa qué esperar? ¿Pa qué esperar? If you can take the weekend to go see your grandma, your tia, call your mom, even if it's a phone call, just do it. Yeah. That's what I think Dia de los Muertos has taught me, that there's really no more time for, let me just wait. Just wait.
Time doesn't slow down.
1,000%. I think you don't realize that till you get older. Mm-hmm. Right? Because as kids, you're just like, what's that for? You don't really put too much thought about, my mom is doing this to honor my grandparents, because it's not a big deal to you, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think the older you get and the more people pass, you kind of start appreciating the altar in the, como se dice, the ofrendas that they do, in the remembrance, because it's one of those times where you get to remember all the beautiful things that you experienced with them, right? Which they're always with you, but I think it's just one of those days that it's just extra special. So, como dice Jack, just take time and just take time.
Did it bring anything specific for you?
I know my mom, she does her ofrendas, her altares and stuff. And it's not that I had a tough time with this, but coming from someone that has lost very close people, this day it's for our loved ones, but I like to think like almost every day is that for us. Like whether it's a little action or if unfortunately, I know some loved ones are not buried as close to everybody, so you don't have that luxury of like going to sit down with them and go and visit them. So I know it may be tough to some. So I love la cultura that comes with it. I love the way a lot of them, like how even my nieces and my little sister, like at school, they bring the kids to. Hey, maybe they've never met their grandparents or certain loved ones, but hey, bring a picture and let's do the altar here. So it's really nice to see teachers do that for the kids and teach the kids a little bit more about what it is. I was having a tough time the other day porque from someone that has lost somebody, I feel like sometimes we feel a little guilty because we may go through the week, maybe a couple weeks or a couple days, and we feel bad or feel at fault for forgetting our loved one, right? Like, wow, like it's been months and I haven't visited my grandpa, my uncle, my best friend, or my loved one. Man, like, how can I do that, Because the sad truth is when you passed away, everybody's life keeps going on.
Mm-hmm.
That day was hard, but everybody's life goes back to normal. Mm-hmm. And the people that were close to whoever passed away, like their life never goes back to normal. So I do encourage people, like, tell the stories of your loved ones, who they were to you, what did they do that made you the way you are now? And don't let just one specific day happen for you to be like, oh, let me show the world who they were. Mm-hmm. It's hard. Losing somebody is so hard. Like, Pepe, you said it before in the show where it's like our parents are getting older, and when the hard day comes, you kind of think back like, fuck, where has time flown? Like, I wish I can have that day back or that day back. And there was I know a lot of people can relate to this, but there's moments when you lose somebody where you were so close to and you just want that one moment back with them, that conversation, the hug, any sort of emotion or feeling with them. And when you have dreams of your loved ones, it hits you different because you're in the dream and se te parece la persona, and like you want to hug them, you want to kiss them, you want to tell them I love you, I miss you. Like, you want to recap your whole life within the hour, 30 seconds, whatever it is. And when you're in the dream, you feel like you got seconds. But you've been asleep for hours, and you're asleep for hours, but in there you feel like seconds. And the moment you wake up, it's like, put me back in there. Like, I need a couple more minutes. I need a couple more seconds. So I'm sorry for those people that have lost loved ones. It's hard. It's never easy. And when someone says, oh, it's going to be okay, there is no place in this world that would ever be okay, because you mean to tell me I got to live my life without my loved one? It's never easy. So, it's a day by day,
So on Dia de los Muertos, are we grieving alive and dead?
Just dead.
Just dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
If nuestro compa Edgardo lo dijo, todo tiene solución menos la muerte. If there is someone that is in your life, that is alive, that's no longer in your life, you have the opportunity to fix it. Talk to them. go say sorry, go say hi, fix it, whatever. But you can't do that to someone that passed. When someone passes, what happens? If only I could have. If only I did it. So you mean to tell me you spent 365 days or more without a single word, without a single visit, and now you feel bad? You were okay with them not being in your life when they were here. You didn't bother to check in them. You didn't bother to tell them. But now they're not here no more. And what's the one? Oh, we had so many good... No, that doesn't work. Como dice, palabras de mi mamá, no vengan a llorar lágrimas de cocodrilo.
You should put that on a shirt.
If you're okay with not talking to someone when they're alive, then don't cry when they're gone.
But if you still have those people in your life, make it right. You still have a chance. Yeah. Tell them you love them, and then hug them just a little bit tighter, because there's going to be a time where the only memories or the only times you remember them is going to be Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I wish I could have hugged them a little longer and a little tighter. And like, I remember all the great moments we've had, and I always go back to the last day I had. Like
we should have one more.
Like, if I would have hugged them a little bit longer, if I would have told them maybe a couple more times, I love you. And now it's like, I got to close my eyes, look up, or hopefully, I see you in a dream. And afortunadamente, no tengo la bendición to have that all the time. Like, oh, like today like you can't wake up and be like, hoy voy a soñar. Y voy a soñar a mis seres queridos. It comes at the most random moment, at the most random time. And like I said, you're asleep for 4, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. And in that same moment, you know you only got seconds before you wake up. And it's like, let me just tell you I love you. And it sucks, but...
Well, I think that just goes back to like, obviamente cosas así no los podemos evitar, right? It's going to happen to everybody. And I know that's a tough pill for everybody to swallow, pero la muerte le va a pasar a todos, aunque no quieran. So the thing is, like, do it now. Take the opportunities, make the phone calls, do the FaceTimes, go visit whoever you need to visit. Like, do it now, because there's never a perfect time to do anything.
Yep.
De que, oh, I'll go see my grandma in Mexico 3 months from now because esto y aquello. If you have the space and the opportunity to go do something right now, go do it. Call your mom. Tell her this, tell her that, whatever you need to do. Pero es que when we say life is short, it's so short. Like, it really is. It really, really is. So that's why I think now, at my big age, I've learned that, like, si yo quiero hacer algo, si hay algo que decir, hay que decirlo. And there's really no waiting.
Todo se cambia menos el tiempo.
¿Qué?
Same.
¿Qué?
You can change everything besides time. Like, you can't go back.
Okay, ya entendí.
Bueno.
Ya entendí.
Pero
sí.
En mejores palabras, todo tiene solución, menos la muerte.
Those are facts.
And a half.
Facts and a half.
Man, I think we unloaded a lot today on this episode. But it comes with being at home again. Back to our roots.
Heaven forbid I'm on a comfy couch.
Ooh, these couches are nice.
They're still new. If anybody wants to buy them, they're slightly used.
Hey.
I think sat on by Pepe, Dusko, myself.
So there might be
Jose.
a couple lumps.
A couple dents.
A little
It's okay.
dance. You know, a little ATT love. Ain't nothing wrong
It's
with
okay. We can
it.
even sign them for y'all. The ATTL couch.
We can leave a couple dollars in between the cushions, you know?
Imprints, no pasa
chicle.
nada.
Un chicle. Ya masticado.
Bueno.
Pero
Cosas salen entre medio.
si les gustó este episodio, escuchen a mi amiga Jacqueline.
Miren, chiquillos y chiquillas, si llegaron a esta parte del episodio, yo sé que les caemos bien. Así que ni se hagan. Pero ahora es la hora que les vamos a pedir a ustedes que comenten, se suscriban, que nos sigan en todas las redes sociales porque, oigan, nosotros los queremos ayudar a ustedes y nosotros podemos hacer eso si nos ayudan a nosotros. Let's give each other a helping hand, you know what I mean? But like, comment, subscribe to all of our platforms, especially YouTube, you guys. Come on, we're trying to make it to 100K. 100K. Así que, ¿qué esperan? ¿Ok? Nos dejan un comentario si les gustó este episodio, si no, or what could we do different? What do we like? What do we not like?
You want a new cast?
Do you want a new cast? Who should we kick off something?
Fire Pepe, he's never on anyways.
But you guys, we unpacked a lot. And if you guys like this, then we'll do it again.
You know,
same time, different place.
Same time, different place.
Yes.
Stay tuned for the guests that we're about to have.
Se va a armar.
And please go show love to the new vlogs that we're doing. It's different. We're giving you guys behind the scenes. We're trying to make it fun. Porque durante la semana no está tan divertido la pinche vida. Pero cuando se vienen días de grabación,
es cosa seria.
Siempre hacemos algo on filming days.
Sí. Pero hablando de los vlogs, déjenos saber si les gusta o si no les gusta. Déjenos saber, porque si no les gusta, pues no los volvemos a hacer.
¿Para qué hacerlos?
We have to be honest with each other. Come on now.
Y también, we started this little, like, vlog thing on Instagram of places to go and eat. So we need you guys to comment down places in the San Diego area, in the LA area, or surrounding cities. Tacos.
Ensaladas.
Sushi. Sushi spot.
Un sushi. Un mariscos. Unas hamburguesas. La cocina de tu abuela. La cocina de tu tía.
And if you want to cook for us, let us know. Because you know what?
If you're a single mom and you're available, Pepe wants to go and try your food. If you're a single dad that can cook some mean steaks, inviten a Jackie y a los compadres aquí que tenemos mucha hambre.
Y si tienen a unas amigas that are single, hit up Dusko. Hit up Jose. Hit up Dusko. Because you know what? We're all looking for love.
If anybody wants to have a picnic, just let us know. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
We'll potluck. Los miramos en el parque, en el Willy Oneros. Hacemos un potluck.
Hey, if we did a carne asada, would you guys show up?
Un potluck.
No seas mamón.
Un potluck. ¿Cómo dices?
¿Una qué?
Una kermés.
Un kermés.
Bueno.
Estamos recaudando fondos para una nueva cámara porque nos hace falta otra
porque
Sony.
Nos robaron la
Solo
otra.
que, no, ¿sabes qué? No.
All right,
Creo
guys.
que Sony nos mande una cámara.
I hope this doesn't hurt nobody's feelings, but if your town of Mexico did kermeses, please tell us what they raised money for and did it ever happen. Porque yo me acuerdo.
¿La iglesia?
De donde
That's their favorite move to pull. Que vamos a poner para la iglesia.
El otro día estaban recaudando fondos para la sociedad, creo que para los aires acondicionados or something like that.
Esa iglesia todavía le faltan las puertas, güey. Y recordamos fondos 4 veces.
Pues sí. Pues sí, vale.
Y les faltan nuevas ventanas, güey. Pero ya viene la kermés. Estén atentos. Porque mi tía va a hacer pozole y no se va a dar gratis. Va a cobrar.
¿Cuánto va a cobrar?
20 por el plato.
No.
Porque van a ser ventanas eléctricas.
Bueno. Y con eso nos vamos. Bye. Bye, guys.
Ya, córtenle, ya. Por favor.
Ya, párale.